Hello everyone, good evening. Hello night owls everywhere. Unless perhaps it's not ridiculously late wherever you are. It's almost 1 a.m. here, but what better time is there to play NES games, right? RC Shaggy, welcome. Wild Eye. And Oozeboy, welcome. Hope you're all having great nights as we check out this NES game. It's a pretty weird one. Yeah, hope you're all doing well. Very cool. We'll switch over to the game's actual audio. Say goodbye to Space Harrier, something that actually sounds half decent, and prepare your ears for this. Beautiful, I know, but we're gonna get started in just a second. Alexander, great to see you. I hope you're doing well. Alright. So, Mystery Quest is one of those NES games where it's just gonna dump you into a world and it doesn't tell you where to go or what to do, and you're just supposed to figure it out somehow. And just let me one more time pull this up. I want to make sure everything sounds good. Sounds like the game can maybe be turned down a little bit. Let me know what you think of the levels in the chat, please. But otherwise... Oh, Alexander, busy in the middle of a move and you're starting a new job. Well, I wish you all the best with those things. I hope that they go well. I hope you can also relax a little bit tonight as we play Mystery Quest, released under license by Taxan, Taxan released some pretty decent NES games. This one, I don't know. We're gonna find out. I've played a little bit of it, but I don't think, made any significant progress. So let's go. For some reason, you can actually pick up the signs as an item. So as I had mentioned, this is just kind of you're supposed to explore everywhere. I think there's 4 items you're supposed to find, and then theoretically you beat the game after you do that. So we're gonna see if we can manage. This is one of those games where the controls are pretty weird. You get a higher jump by jumping multiple times in succession. So Mario 64 actually ripped off this game. So see, that's one. No, actually, how's this work? It's 1 jump, 2 jumps. I don't know, I thought that was how it worked anyway, when I was trying it out. But basically, it dumps you in this massive horizontal room, which, as you'll see at the top there, it says 1-A, and then as you progress, the letter will go up. I think it goes all the way up to 1-R, so it's super long, and it's just a lot of jumping and shooting enemies along the way. The controls feel decent, I'll give it that. The controls are not too bad. This is your last week at your current job, so yeah, I mean, again, that's a big change, and hope it all goes well for you. Stepping on top of skulls hurts, because, that's how it works. You can shoot the scorpions here. Again, pressing B to shoot and jump doesn't feel too bad. The jumping, even the jumping, it's not super fixed like Castlevania. You have some control in the air, which is nice. And the shooting feels pretty much exactly like Mega Man. It's kind of questionable, what's solid and what's not sometimes, though. You are really big compared to the buildings in the background. I'm not sure what's up with that. But yeah, again, it's one of those. It's a lot like Milon's Secret Castle, which maybe you're more familiar with. We also have a health bar up there, so as I play absolutely horribly, you can see that my health is going down. Also, I've noticed that just by standing still, it will gradually decrease. I don't know if it's a pixel width every few seconds. This looks like a magic hat or something. It's not listed in the instruction manual. There's nothing better than, those games that just make you go who knows where, and they don't even describe all the items in the instruction manual. It really makes you feel good. But this guy right here, this works as a heart container, so that will add a little bit extra to the end of our health bar. Shallow water, you can step in for a second and you just take damage. I'm not sure why being in a puddle hurts this guy. But, actual pools of water that aren't shallow will instantly kill you, because as we all know, no retro game heroes know how to swim. There's also springs, which you can bounce like this. And again, there's going to be secrets all over the place, so you got to kind of check everything. And if there's one thing I learned while I was playing Milon's Secret Castle, it's that just jumping and shooting everywhere you know, that's pretty much how you'll have the highest chance of revealing any secrets. So we're kind of doing the same philosophy in this game, which again, it's funny that, you know, another emulated game, much like Milon's Secret Castle, those stars refill a little bit of your health. That, yeah, it's just kind of, you know, who knows where you're supposed to go, but just look everywhere and fingers crossed you figure it out. In the terms of Milon's Secret Castle, I did. In one single night sitting, I was able to puzzle that game out. And it wasn't as bad as some people may suggest it is, but it was rough. I won't deny that. There were some rough patches for sure. Again, doing that kind of successive jump thing to get a little bit extra height, we can, you know, check out some different things. Like you can stand on top of a mountain, just like that. I'm assuming this is supposed to be a mountain. Also, pressing down sends you through the top of you know, semi-solid platforms. So there's that. And at this point, if we die, we have to go all the way back to the beginning of this room. But there is a continue option, which from what I've seen allows you to keep any items that you've collected, thankfully. But still, you gotta reduce some stuff when you die. Health star there. And yeah, this room just kind of goes on. Like I said, it goes up to like 1-R. And we're only at 1-G at this point. This is pretty cool, though, for an NES game of this era, is that these blocks allow you to wall jump. Which is like, that wasn't something you saw too often on the NES. Like maybe Batman and not much else. But I think we all associate wall jumping with, you know, games later on. Mega Man X and all that. Mario 64. And yeah, I just got some time tonight, so we're just gonna play this and see if we can beat it. And for all those who want to be along for the ride, I welcome you and hope that you enjoy. For all the insomniacs out there, perhaps this will be just what you need to fall asleep. Or not. So see, if we fall in that water, see, like, you know, if we had just taken swimming lessons, we could have avoided this, but unfortunately. One thing I have noticed, though, is that you can break open some walls, and like right here, that's a magic lamp, I think it's called in the instruction manual, and that will make you invincible for a brief period, so you can't complain too much about that. And again, sometimes you can break blocks, but it's like, why would I even want to break these blocks? Okay, so in that case, that was an SOS, so that's a life raft. And if we fall into deep water, that will save us 1 time. So that's a cool thing to pick up. Also, you can kind of, you know, puzzle out, like this is a hole that you can fall in. And down here is a moon, which will refill your health up to full, which is really nice. So it's all a matter of, you know, when do I want to use items? When do I want to save them for? What exactly should I be doing? Again, I have no clue. So let's just think. This moon, yeah, probably a good idea to grab some health. So let's do that. And I don't know how you get to what's down below. In the instruction manual, thankfully, one of the things it does list is, you know, some of the power-ups that you get. There's a helmet, which I have located, you know, when I was just trying out the game. And that allows you to break some blocks with your head, which is nice. There's also boots, which allow you to break some blocks beneath you. So, you know, there could be a block back there that we're supposed to break once we obtain those. And that was an unfortunate hit, but we should be able to get right back. Man, this bee is vicious, as bees, I guess, usually are in retro games. I just wanted to come back and get the lamp. I decided I wanted it now. And that cost me like 14 hits. So this lasts a good few seconds, and we're now invincible, which is nice. And again, like, you just never know which blocks maybe you're supposed to hit. And I'm sure it will come down to a point where we're missing like one really important item, and it's like, whoa, it's because you didn't, you know, shoot that arbitrary block. Well, you were holding down the B button, pressing A exactly 14 times, while standing on your head. But we shall see. So this is the first castle you come across. If you continue on, like I said, it goes up to like 1-R-ish, and way at the other end, there's a second castle. And that one I've explored to quite some degree until I ended up in a room that I literally had no idea how to get out of. I don't know if I was missing an item or what, but I got stuck in a room and I just tried to figure it out until eventually, as mentioned, you know, your life gradually goes down, even if you're not taking hits, and I died. So I'm not sure what I did wrong there, but I guess we'll start with castle number 1. Perhaps that makes more sense. And once you're in, you're like in. There's no way to get back out. Even dying and continuing will start us here. So, yeah, you're really kind of stuck here until you find whatever it is you're supposed to do to get out. And yeah, that's about it. Let's go. So these act as springs. And again, you just want to shoot like every wall. When it comes to building up speed, it's really weird. It's not just like you hold the B button like in any other game. Wild, I get a PS5. Is Mystery Quest on the PS5? So the way you build up speed in this game is you mash the B button while you're moving, and that's how you get faster. Not just holding B, because that would make sense. Remember, this game came out after Super Mario Brothers, so you know they had a reference to use should they have wished to, but they did not wish to. Okay, so nothing there. Don't want to fall too far forward into the water. There we go. Ooh. So we have that SOS raft. That will save us one time falling into the water, but obviously you want to save that, so you really need it. Oh, okay. Well, there was something up there, but it looks like it couldn't have been anything too important. We're going to be coming around to these steps from this side anyway. Okay, maybe it's just like a way to get back, should you wish to. Fair enough. You have no love for Sony in particular? I got a PS3 back when it was relevant. You know, the Wii, I waited out all night to be first in line at Walmart to buy the Wii on launch day. And had a lot of fun with it for the first couple of years, but then, I don't know, for whatever reason the releases got kind of stagnant. I was kind of getting over the motion controls, so I actually picked up a PS3, you know, a few years into that generation. After the price had dropped a little bit, and yeah, I ended up having a lot of fun with the PS3 as well. But I didn't ever get the PS4. Let's see here. So yeah, you can also shoot these blocks with the numbers on them. I'm not sure why. And this also feels like the kind of game where it's going to expect you to just, you know, press up in a random spot. In terms of the PS4, I actually did receive one from a friend. A friend actually sent me a PS4, and that was very nice of them. Although I have not spent too much time playing PS4 stuff. Retro is definitely more my domain, but let's see here. Yeah, the PS5, Alexander. It blows my mind to think that we're already on PS5 and that there's already talk about like PS6. It's crazy just how fast things are progressing, but I'm always happy to go back and play the classics. You know, they can still be a lot of fun though, regardless of, you know, how much time has passed. So now at this point, let's go inside this door. And this leads to this room. So sometimes rooms have key symbols on them. And you're going to want to obviously have a key to unlock that. And you know, these guys show up. And when you defeat them, they drop keys. So that's kind of their purpose here. If he ever comes back. Again, odd that you can shoot this. I feel like one time I shot one and something came out. But I might have been making that up. I have no idea if there's like any real way to defend yourself against those guys. It seems more like a battle of endurance. It's like you have health and you are going to have to tank it. But okay, with that key, we should now be able to go in this door. So that below me, according to the instruction manual, is the exit. How you get down to that, I don't know, but we're going to keep trying. If they redesigned the PS5 without the flaps, you consider getting one. I thought that the PS4 was beautiful. The PS4 was so nice. The PS5, design-wise, I don't know. Never really jumped out at me either, I'll admit. So right here, in the ceiling, if I had the helmet, I think I saw that there was a way to get up here. But I don't have the helmet because it was in the other castle that I didn't know how to get out of. So that's why we're doing castle number 1. It makes sense to start with the beginning here. Okay, that's a key. That's the door we just came through. So bear with me here. I feel like we're going to probably get stuck at some point. See, like now we're back here again. So what does this mean? Because down below us is stuff we've already done. Unless there's a locked door I'm forgetting about. You know, something I haven't shot. Like a wall we can pass through or something. Like this is just nothing. That's just so that we can get back to the left if we want. But why would we want to do that? So here we go. The mystery begins of just pressing up on everything, down on everything, shooting everything. Because, yeah, you all saw that as well, right? Like, maybe if I went back in the door I came out of, are they pulling off, you know, Super Mario World ROM hack tricks here? Is that the level that we're stooping to? Like, there's something weird about these signs. The fact that they stop your bullets. There's like a grate on the wall there. Can we like get into the sewer system, the ducts or something? And since no, I still have a key. Okay, good. So it seems like for as long as you have a key, the bosses don't show up, because their only purpose really is to drop a key for you. And then yeah, like this just takes me back to this door again. So I'll go in here. And then keys thankfully respawn. If I go back in here, this takes me to here again. And I'm probably going to die because now that I don't have a key, the boss is going to show up. And you kind of just have to stand there and take it. Whoa, okay. Got lucky there. The Jade Wizard, welcome! You were getting bored doing things. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. We're playing a really weird NES game today. And again, I'm already baffled. Just exactly what the game is expecting from me here. Like, yeah, that just brings you back here. Weird, right? All while our health slowly goes down. I'm sure I shot one of those at one time, and something came out. So, let's just think about this. The fact that you go through here... Okay, let's assume that so far we're correct, and we're probably going to die again. Oh, wow, that was lucky. Okay, so then you go through here, and it brings you here. So let's just assume that that's what the game wants you to do. That's a logical conclusion to come to. You got another key here, and then you can exit through these stairs here. Is there anything, like if we press the floor... Actually, and that's right. We have a time. Yeah, we're timed here because my health's about to run out. So all this was for nothing. But my logic is, you get that key, and then you must have to take it back. That's why when you come to the right here, you know, these stairs are breakable. And maybe if I take it back to the left. Oh no, I really wish I hadn't lost. That was an interesting run that he just did there. Like, can I do anything here? Right? Like, it's strange. But that's why it's Mystery Quest, right? It's not straightforward quest, it's Mystery Quest. And you have no vitality left, so you're dead. Tuxedo Worth, hello! Yeah, right? Now they start making disc models of consoles and hard drive only versions, and it's like, you know, download only. It's strange, right? I can't imagine myself ever buying a console that doesn't allow you to use some sort of physical media with it. So, like, if Nintendo came out tomorrow and said, you know, the Switch 2 is gonna be like all digital. And it's not just like the PSP Go, right? Like where the PSP Go was kind of the same games you could play on a normal PSP, but you had that option of buying a digital only one. But you know, if like the Switch 2, Nintendo was going to release all their new games in an only digital format, I don't know. I might be like, well, I've had my fun with video games. I'm just going to stick to retro at this point. But that will be a thing we have to decide when it comes. But yeah, something's odd here. Like these two arrows point at each other, right? And that makes me wonder if you like, actually, because that's a 1. We lost our key, unfortunately, though, so I guess we'll have to go back and get that. Like, the fact that you can come to the left here. Like, what is the point of all this? Oh, see that arrow disappeared? Like, why? I guess it could be a glitch. That's the problem with games like this too, is that you never know if something happening is like intentional or if it's just a glitch. Alright. So now that we have the key, I guess we just start pressing up everywhere. See if it works. There's like a chandelier in that room there. I have no idea what's up with that. Miss Tux is one that actually wants one. Oh! You're impressed with some of the games Sony showed in their presentation. Yeah, that was a pretty good presentation. Even though there wasn't an E3, the companies overall did a pretty good job. Wild, you decided to stick with retro games after the PS2. Yeah, I mean, there's so much to play from those days that, like, you know, there's really... You know, you can make the argument that's like, I'm just going to play games released before, like, 2005. You would still have an incredible library of stuff to choose from. Like, what does that mean? That arrow just disappeared. And how come it wasn't disappearing before and now it is? Like, that is weird. Does making that arrow disappear mean I'll go to, like, a different room if I enter a door? But if I go off screen and come back, the arrow's going to be there again, isn't it? Like, am I making the arrow disappear with my shots, or am I despawning it by putting the screen in a certain spot? There you go, it disappeared again. Did that refill some of my health? It might have. It actually might have. See, now it's not disappearing yet. Like, I have no idea what to make of this. I really don't. That's why it's Mystery Quest, though. Yeah, so for those of you looking for the, you know, high-action, fast-paced, everything laid out pretty clearly for you sort of game, you know, again, this is the one that will, you know, hopefully help all of you out there fall asleep who are having issues with that. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Let me see. So this game has the soul-draining thing from Gregory Horror Show, where if you take damage if you're not in your room... I've never heard of that game. I'll have to look into that. How's my quest been to beat all NES games? This will be 456 if we can do it tonight. It will. It's been fantastic. This is the last game starting with the letter M. Mystery. M-Y. And then we can finally put M behind me. M has taken way too long. Way too long. But there have been some great games, but also some really difficult and time-consuming ones. So it's been fantastic overall. I beat one a couple nights ago called The Mutant Virus, and it's definitely one of the most difficult NES games I've played. Just in how demanding it is, and it's janky, but it's also difficult, and so sometimes seemingly even like, unresponsive. It's a really strange one, but I'm happy I got it done. But yeah, like, what does this game want? What does this game want? So, like I said, there was a point in the second castle I got to where I also seemingly couldn't proceed, and you know, this is also the, you know, the point of similar type in the first castle. I was definitely making that arrow disappear, and I don't know why. But okay. Especially with EverDrive, you literally have full library on one cartridge until you're getting into Saturn games. Yeah, you know, there's all sorts of cool options like that as well, for sure. Your uncle that sails the 7 seas coming up to you with EverDrive files, right? Right, the Jade Wizard. Okay, so, again, through this door. Like, there's nothing I can do in this room. That scroll, if we read the instruction manual, I believe it says that the point of that scroll is it increases our attack power. Let me find it here. Scroll doubles How's shooting power. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. Who doesn't like more shooting power, right? So, If we can ever figure out how to get that, I'll take it. But for the time being, it's like I don't even know how to get out of here, let alone do that. So again, that's what tonight's being is Andrew fumbling around. And for those who are into that, I welcome you. I apologize for those who are not interested in that. Like, will these also disappear? Like... Oh, I can just stand inside of it. I always forget you can hold up to shoot. Hey, okay, 10,000 points for doing whatever that was. I'll take it. That's right, I forgot that you can hold up and press B. And you can't determine which direction you shoot when you're holding up. It just kind of sprays everywhere. So fair enough. This one doesn't seem to be doing anything, though. Okay, well, we tried. That's what's important. So does that number 1 sign come back now? Honestly, the concept for mutant virus is really cool. And the cutscenes between the levels, it's like, oh, this could be a lot worse. It almost feels like an unlicensed game, but yeah, it's really rough to get into and to figure out how to play. Once you get into it, it's not as bad, and you know it takes a lot of practice, but it's still a pretty frustrating one. So okay, clearly I'm doing something wrong here. The fact that you can shoot through these stairs tells me that the game wants you to go back to the left. So let's do that. Let's just press up like everywhere, I guess. Because the only way to get a key in this part of the level is to go through that whole thing. But then how do you do this? There's no way that I can jump back there. You can't jump high enough to get on top of these blocks. Even though it looks like he almost jumps high enough, you can't reach. And I don't know if I can jump across this water. I'll try. Whoa, okay. That was really close, but it worked. Good to know that we can do that. I always forget that you can shoot up. So maybe we'll have to go back and try again. Shooting upwards. Because I was not trying that everywhere. Have I played Alien Virus, the shovelware point-and-click PC game? I have not. I really want to play more PC games. I admittedly did not grow up with a PC. My first family computer was 2003 with Windows XP on it, but I did have a lot of experience going to friends' houses and such, and you know, playing games on Windows 98. My grandparents had a Windows Millennium Edition computer. You couldn't use that thing for like 30 minutes without it crashing. But good times. I would play a lot of you know, Fox Kids used to have good games back then. There used to be a lot of really good Flash games online. You know, YTV had like that Freaky Friday. Like there was just so much to play on the computer. Even went to downloads.com and used to download who knows what kind of sketchy stuff. There was this South Park Super Mario Brothers, Link in the Macarena of Time. Like, oh, classic games. Super classic. But yeah, speaking of classic, I have no idea what we're doing in this one. Like, not like these stairs. I would go in the freak if I hadn't tried these stairs. But like, I feel like I've shot everything. I've pressed up and down on everything. It's a mystery. Wild. It's bad. Ugh. Well, that's the thing about, you know, freeware stuff back then. It could be really hit and miss. Alright, we're going back into this room again, because I feel like we've exhausted most other options. I did not mean to re-enter that door, meaning that I lost my key. Hooray! Alright, where's the dragon guy? I think it's supposed to be a dragon. I have honestly no idea. I think the instruction manual gives us a better depiction. But okay, so, remembering that we can now press up. Let's just shoot every ceiling block. Are we gonna have to turn to Nintendo Power to beat this one? I wonder if they even covered this game. It wouldn't surprise me if they didn't. Alright, mashing B on this one doesn't do anything, but maybe that's because I already got whatever it was. Like, I got it, and then it came back, but then you just can't get it again. Would be weird if that was the case. But alright, so the other option we have is going in this door. And we're now here. So let's see, can I... Oh! You get roll of magic. Okay, and the shot now looks different. And I can also use these blocks. Okay, well... let's do a thing like this. Now what? Does this let me maybe break blocks I couldn't break before? But hey, see, that's the cool part. You know, games like this can be like that. It's like, ugh, I'm not figuring out anything. And then, you know, you finally figure out that thing and it feels really good. And then, you know, you gotta get ready for that next 2 hours of discovering nothing. YS Bunny, welcome! Hope you're having a great night! And the reason I pause all the time is because your health goes down even when you're not doing anything, so while the music is actually quite decent inside the castle, I'd like to keep listening to it, but not at the cost of my health. Precious, precious health. You watched Zeta Plays The Mutant Virus. You remember him singing along to the cutscene music? The cutscene music is really good, but there's like no music when you're actually playing the game. You're reminded of Siberia PC, where you're a dorky guy in sunglasses and janky sci-fi game with a gold mine of death screens. Again, so this really reminds me of Milon's Secret Castle, which is a game I played in the not too distant past. Oh, okay, no, unfortunately. Okay, so we get the key back is nice. Okay, but with this more powerful shot, my guess is that maybe we can now shoot blocks and break open walls that we could not break open before. And I believe that if we die, we get to keep any items that we found, other than like the key and the SOS raft. So I think the roll of magic will still be in our inventory. But can we like break something around here now? Uh-oh. Maybe this theory wasn't so good. You know, I thought we were on to something. Maybe we didn't actually discover anything at all. Also, always have to remember to shoot upwards. Nope. Oh! That's a horrible jump. How cannot swim? Game over. It's again, you know, imagine how many video game deaths would have just been solved by the main character taking like 5 minutes to learn how to swim, but okay. Alright, so unfortunately, even with this more powerful attack, I'm still not seeing the solution to our problem here. Actually, I don't know if I ever went back into the room with the dragon and tried all of the walls in there. So maybe that's what we have to do. It's a mystery. I keep saying that, but it's true. What was my favorite part of the Nintendo Direct? Oh, I think that Mario Wonder is going to be really neat, and I think I'm going to be streaming that, like, the instant it comes out. I might have to do something I've never done before, and buy it digitally, and then, like, we'll literally just beat the whole thing the moment it becomes available. I'm highly considering that. So yeah, Mario Wonder came out of nowhere, and I think that was really neat. But okay, back here. So now that our attack's more powerful, maybe we can also defeat this dragon guy quicker? I won't complain about that. Hey, that was awesome! Alright, so now just tell me that I can break some stairs or something and we'll be golden. No, I'm not seeing anything else that I can break open. This is very concerning. Like, yeah, you get more power, but don't forget, you're also stuck here forever. Like, there's a grate in the wall. What does that mean? How do I get in there? I turn like flat Paper Mario style. No, but I have apparently seen the Game Over screen. One of those Game Over channels showed it one time. Oh yeah, Mario RPG. Yes, yes. Yeah, that, you know, speaking of announcements that came out of nowhere, what a great year it looks like it's going to be for video games. Just oh, I don't believe we could break these before. There you go, everyone. Another, you know, half an hour spent trying to figure out one thing, but we did it. I still don't know what's up with the ceiling vent. Very odd. Okay, so before we drop down, let's just make sure that's a thing that we want to do. And I'm guessing it is. Let's just check to the right here. Seems like a dead end. Oh, we have to remember to shoot up. does nothing, seemingly. There's a vent here as well. Here's a spring. Why is there a block here? Okay. Oh, something in this wall. Alright, full health moon, which I don't need because we pretty much already have full health. And I'd hate to waste it. Interesting. But again, it's another one of those games, like I said, just like with Milon's Secret Castle, you just have to shoot everything. Just never stop pressing B, because you never know what wall is going to open up and have something inside it. Why is money? Pikmin 1 and 2, that's another weird one, right? I am shocked that they would release, you know, a retro Pikmin games at the same time that Pikmin 4 is coming out. Like, it seems like that might kind of distract from the new game. Like, you know, I could buy 2 older games for the price of, you know, the new game, right? But I will, you know, I'll leave that to Nintendo's marketing team. I'll assume that they know what they're doing. Okay, so we didn't pick up the moon. Like, is it the case where we like might as well pick it up, even if it only refills like 2 segments of health? Feels like a waste, but we did it anyway. And again, all these vents in the wall. Are they decoration? Do they have a purpose? We'll never know. Okay, what is this? 1-E. I should be trying to keep track of just where we are and where everything is. Okay, there's a 2 on the wall. That's new. Alright, one of these really tiny crevices here that we have to jump over. These really tiny, or rather, you know, really... Alright, we did it somehow. Remember, the way that you run in this game is by mashing B. You can't just hold it. You have to mash it. Anything happen when you shoot this guy? Doesn't seem so. Alright, so do we want to go left? Or is it a red herring? You know, in a game like this, I feel like any arrows are probably there just to mess you up. Alright, flowers give you points. Can you make it across this gap? Do I want to try that? I guess before we do something very risky, we'll try this option. And I have to get there with the springs. You cannot jump high enough to get on top of these blocks. Maybe they should get the imposter upgraded and go in the vents. You played a Pikmin 2 ROM hack. I don't have much experience with, you know, say GameCube ROM hacks. I really want to play more N64 ROM hacks. I've been thinking of getting an N64 EverDrive because, of course, on the console would be like my favorite preferred way, you know, to play things like that. You know, playing ROM hacks on the computer, if it's NES or SNES, is one thing, but I don't have a N64 controller for the PC or an adapter to plug it in, so when you play N64 games, it's gotta be with the original controller. So I feel like that's why just getting an EverDrive for N64 ROM hacks is probably the most sensible thing to do. Oh, Tuxedo Earth, indeed. It was the fact that Daisy is definitely not in Super Mario Wonder. And that's great. Actually, can I go to the right? Like, I'm just having issue with these here. And what is to the left anyway? I forget exactly what was up there. But okay, so let's get some running speed here. That was an easy enough jump to make. Not sure why I thought that was so scary. There's a raft. So if we fall in the water, it's not instant death. But what else can we do here? The Jade Wizard, do you love playing SpongeBob ROM hacks on your Wii? SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom is still like one of the best games ever. Not even like best SpongeBob game ever. Like, it is a wonderful 3D platformer. And the fact that they remade it was pretty cool. Cosmic Quake, I wasn't as big of a fan of. I feel like it didn't have the same charm that Battle for Bikini Bottom did. But yeah, it was still a valiant effort at making like a new 3D SpongeBob game in the modern day. Imagine trying to figure your way around this place while your life is being sapped from you. Yeah, classic, you know, fantasy game premise. Oh, actually, maybe my problem is I'm not running. Like, again, the fact that you have to, you know, mash B to build up some speed. And then they put this darn single block in the way to make sure it's as difficult as possible to actually do everything you need to do. So, okay, let's start from here. Let's build up speed by mashing B. I gotta jump perfectly so that I land on the spring. Okay, understood. That wasn't that hard, but it's just figuring out all the game's mechanics and how to abuse them is the tough part. But okay, we're up here now. And here's a door. 2-L. What does this mean? Oh wow, what the... Whoa, no! Where's my key going? Okay, good. Hey, look at that! There's an item up there, huh? Hopefully it doesn't disappear. I doubt it will. Like, okay. What is this? You get double score. So, like, does it literally... Did it multiply my score, or does that just mean everything is worth ×2 now? Weird. Okay, and I guess I'll continue to the left. There's a moon up there. Which, again, even if, like, you don't really need it, it just seems like it makes sense to grab health when it's around. Brady, hello! Thanks for stopping by. Even if you can't stay for long, just nice to see you and hope you're doing well. Yes, YS Bunny! Like, every single Pikmin game is going to be on the Switch now. That's crazy to think. Except for, like, there's like a 3DS one, right? It's like how Chibi Robo had a weird 3DS game. I guess we might as well grab the moon. I don't know if we're ever going to have to revisit this level or not, like this castle. Again, I'm not entirely sure exactly how this game works. You know, what's required, what's not, when it ends, when it doesn't end. Maybe it never has an ending. We'll never know. Okay, another room that requires a key. Now where are we? Now there's a 3. It just keeps going. And like in that case, I could break those walls and there was like no purpose to it. Ooh, wow, look at this precise bouncing it's gonna make me do. And you know if I die, I'm gonna have to redo this whole castle again. Okay, now what if I fall into like this gap? I'm just soft locked? Like, see, now what if I go down there and maybe one of those walls has like an extremely secret item in it that I have to break open. But I'm not gonna fall down there because, like, I'm not gonna risk that. Like, you would have to think that it's made, the walls will be breakable, right? Like just look at that big, thick, gray wall. It just screams that there's something in it you need. It just screams it. And yet, I'm horrified I'm gonna get soft locked. Daniel, hello, hope you're having a great night. David Ray, yeah, YouTube is awful for sending out notifications when people go live or when, you know, stuff like that. So I appreciate people figuring it out. I wish there was a better way to get the word out there, but just social media be like that, I guess. Silly Andrew, hey, Pikmin isn't real. Why is Bunny? Okay, sure, I can get behind that. You've been watching Shrek Forever After for the first time on Netflix. It's there. Though tomorrow, so you have to finish it either tonight or tomorrow. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, it's only there, and like they're gonna take it off Netflix. That's awful, right? You know, when streaming services lose stuff, and that's why only having a digital library of content isn't always the best. You're trying to beat. Okie dokie. So I'm gonna do it. I don't know. Like I'm so. Okay, obviously, like, it wasn't going to be a soft lock, obviously. And hey, there could be something here. So this, again, looks like a wizard hat or something. It gives you 10... Was that 10 or 100,000 points? I don't know, it must be 10 if you don't even have 100,000. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay. I was really afraid for a second there that I was stuck, but they pulled a fast one on me. Okay, thank goodness. So overall, we were not punished for falling into the block zone, which, you know, considering how unforgiving some NES games can be, it would not have surprised me. But yeah, that item we just picked up, I don't know if they do anything other than points. They are not listed in the manual, whatever it is. Alright, this seems to do nothing. Okay, we're at 3 now. Just how long will it go? Like, all these rooms look so similar to each other. Like, is there gonna be another dragon guy in here? There he is. Again, loving that attack power-up that we got, though. So where do I want to go? If I drop down, I can get back up to this level, right? Yeah, no problem. So, let's just mess around a bit. Wall turkey, says the Jade Wizard. Exactly, right? You know, this is just whatever's in the walls, take it. Don't question how long it's been there. They're probably removing it for public decency, says Wild Eye. Shrek 4 is a menace to society. And that's right, too. You know, it used to be there was just Netflix. And, like, you know, if you wanted to watch some digital content, hey, boots. I will take those. You know, you just got Netflix, right? And it had everything you'd ever want. But now everyone tries to make their own streaming service, and the library available is, like, significantly reduced. You found powered boots and need symbol of money. I mean, I'll take money if you're offering it. No, okay, so according to the instruction manual, there are now some blocks that you can jump on to break. But I'm assuming that, like all other blocks in this game, they are not distinctly described. So this just means we now have to jump absolutely everywhere and hope that we find the right block. But what was up here? Like, there seems to be no reason to go below. Okay, that's this breakable wall. Okay, it's another moon, which again, you know, in a game where your health is constantly draining, I'm not going to complain about lots of health pickups. What does the chandelier do? Can I even make this jump? Like, ugh. Okay. I was about to pause and have like a ugh moment, but the raft saved us. Again, still not sure what's up with the chandelier. I kind of wanted to find out, but there was just no room to get any running speed there. Okay, this is 1-M. And there's a forward door too. Oh my gosh. These go on. Yeah, obviously this is a breakable one. Whoa, okay, there's a heart container. But good luck getting it without dying, so heart container into the trash. Is the oh, maybe if I time my jump right. Oh god, I wasn't expecting those blocks to come back so soon, but ugh. Let's see here. Let's try. ABGM be like, mystery quest. It's a mystery. Why would you go through the quest to play this awful game? Has he touched this game? That's the funny thing about how many, you know, all the NES games I've beat. You know, he doesn't seem to. You know, he always said that, you know, there weren't as many NES games for him to address anymore, but I've played a lot of pretty not that great ones. That's, you know, I'm always like, wow, I'm shocked he never made a review of this one. You know, instead he touches on Kid Icarus, which is like, yeah, it's not the best game, and obviously it's gonna, you know, it's gonna resonate with people, so I understand why he would choose it. But if he like still wants to do, you know, pretty terrible games, like we talked about the mutant virus and such, there's certainly options for him to entertain. But do I need to somehow get up here? It's kind of what it looks like. And this is going to be some awkward platforming then, I guess. Like, what does it want from me? I'm trying to do platforming on these tiny platforms. And now, let me guess. All the way back to the beginning of that castle. Wow. But I guess we keep the boots and we keep the power shot, but... That's insane! Like, you know, you make one little mistake and you're replaying like 15 minutes worth of game. Oh, the NES. Never change. I know there was a raft at some point that I found. I hope I can remember what block that was in, because items... Oh, look at that! See, there's an example of a floor we can break now. I wonder if there's any other floors we can break. Give us an advantage that we didn't have before. If I could, like, you know, get down here and take a shortcut or something. That would be peak level design. If it considered the fact that you now have power-ups you didn't have before, and let you use, like, the boots to shortcut halfway through the level, that would be awesome. Fortunately, it looks like we're getting ahead of ourselves. The coolest thing that you saw the other day was Mario 3D All-Stars for $80. And now it goes for like 120. Oh, right? I still don't understand. Nintendo was in a weird phase there, where it's like, Mario 35? Yoink! You can't have that for very long. Mario 3D All-Stars? Yoink! You can't have that for very long. I don't really understand why they did that, but they did it. Like, I'm sure we made this disappear before, and I'm not sure how exactly, but... Hopefully moons come back. That would be nice. Like, do health pickups respawn? There's that chandelier. But then, maybe that's a different chandelier. Ugh. Actually, come to think about it. Okay, that's right. Where we're actually supposed to go is through here. Oh! Breaking the floor with our feet. I'm standing on top of a... Weird. Very weird. I mean, at least when we die, we don't have to, like, redo everything, right? At least we kind of keep some of what we've collected. So does the moon respawn? Yes. That makes me happy. Because if the health pickups didn't respawn, that would make it near impossible, considering that the game drains your health even when you're not doing anything. So, at least they considered that. This game is officially better than Mega Man 11, where for some reason in Mega Man 11, and this annoys me to no end, in any other Mega Man game, minus like Mega Man 1, because it didn't have E-tanks, but it still had power-ups scattered throughout the level. In a Mega Man game, if you game over, or say you go back to the level select, come back into the level, all items placed throughout the level are supposed to respawn. So that's 1-ups, that's E-tanks, that's health pickups, that's weapon pickups. For some reason, in Mega Man 11, once you pick up an item in the level, again, it can be a health pickup, it could be a 1-up, it could be an E-tank, it will never, ever, ever, ever respawn, even if you leave the level and turn the game off and come back. And it's like, did no one test that? Did no one playing or making the game point out that that's not how it's supposed to work? It just always blows my mind that, you know, they let that through, and it's still like that to this day. So it's not just like a glitch that they corrected. So, you know, considering that moons come back in Mystery Quest, I'm officially decreeing here, you heard it here first, Mystery Quest is better than Mega Man 11. Oh, here's the raft. I like it. I like it. Okay. YS Bunny, Mario 3D All-Stars isn't even Mario, or isn't even rare. Isn't even Mario. I think you can still find first-hand physical copies at retail. Yeah, why was Mario 35 removed, right? I just don't understand. You have to update the system firmware, Tuxedo Worth. Yeah, for anyone who downloaded Mario 35, you can still, like, open up the game and see your stats, but you can't play it. It's like, this makes no sense. And then, oh shoot, when does Pac-Man 99 disappear? I said I was going to play that one more time before it did, and then immediately forgot that Pac-Man 99 existed. So yeah, that should be a stream that we do, if it's still around. I might have missed it. Whoops. Wild Eye. Do you think that's true? I'm not sure that I hold a candle to Mike Matei. But I appreciate it, I guess, you know? No, I'd love to be known as a guy who played a lot of retro games and wasn't too awful at them. If I can, you know, accomplish that, then I can, you know, I can rest easy. Well, I appreciate you all hanging out and hope you're having a good time, despite the fact that Mystery Quest may not be the most riveting game you've ever seen in your life. And also that you have to redo parts of it when you die, because that's how it goes. Like, I don't know if I can reach that part up there. That seems kind of far to reach. How many blocks is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, it's way more. It's way farther. So probably won't be able to do a thing like that to reach it. Yeah, it's just barely reaching that one. At least Pac-Man 99 has offline mode. True. It's just, do you really think so? I really appreciate that. You say as I've been fumbling around in this castle of Mystery Quest for how long now, but, obviously that's how the game was made. It wasn't intended to be beat in like 2 minutes. Because that was how, the people call it artificial difficulty. I just call it a different kind of difficulty. Artificial difficulty is like when, you're taking damage from things that aren't even visible on screen, or, artificial difficulty is when you have 3 doors to choose from, and if you pick the wrong one, you die and have to start the game over again. That's not right. But I don't think this game has been that bad. Let's see here. You've been hearing that Wii's will self-destruct this year, but that just sounds insane. There was that one video someone uploaded where they said Wii U's will brick if you don't play them periodically. And it's funny because when he uploaded that, my Wii U hadn't been played for years. And I tried it and it was just fine. And I also had a couple other Wii U's on hand. Like boxed consoles, and they were fine as well. So I haven't seen any evidence of this Wii U's bricking if you don't play them thing. But maybe some of you out there could speak differently to that. I hope that none of you have experienced your Wii U's bricking, but it is a concern. In fact, recently my PS3, this is funny, we've been talking about PlayStation, my PS3 stopped working. I just always had it plugged in. The red light was on, it was on standby mode. I didn't think that was a problem. I went to go use it, watch a Blu-ray a couple of weeks ago, and it's just nothing. It wasn't getting any power, it was dead. And that makes you think, well, I mean, I guess maybe I should have unplugged it if I wasn't using it, but you don't think that should be necessary, right? It's like, you would think these things were made to be in standby, but I guess if it's always getting power, it's always being worn out to some degree. So, if you have consoles, unplug them when you're not using them, I guess is the moral of the story. Whoa, okay. That's right, and then, okay. So if we went down, there was like, again, that, I didn't mean to do that. There's like that weird hat thing in the wall. And it looks like we lose all of our points, I think, when we continue, but we're not playing this for score. We're playing this to see the end screen, assuming that there is one. What do I think about this month's Nintendo Switch Online updates, YS Bunny? So yeah, the Fire Emblem games are pretty cool. I'm not too into strategy RPGs, so I haven't played too much Fire Emblem, but I know that there's lots of fans of the series out there, so I think it's great that you got all that. Remind me, was this month the Kirby Tilt and Tumble, or was that last month? The year has just been flying by. Like, I think today, technically, since it's after midnight, or tomorrow, considering how you look at it, that means we're halfway through the year. When July begins, it's like, what? Where did the year go? So it's all just kind of blending together at this point, but yeah, lately the Nintendo Switch Online updates haven't been too bad. Just been wondering, where is Mario Party 3? Where's Pokemon Stadium 2? Personally, I'm not rushing anything because, I have lots of other stuff to play, but I know some people who, have depleting Nintendo Switch Online memberships, and they want to get those last few games in before it runs out, and it looks like they might not get to play everything that they want to without renewing. But yeah, again, I'm on the fence about exactly how Nintendo Switch Online is handled, because I would probably not buy a lot of the games I have access to individually, if it was just a traditional eShop. But since I have access to, the NES Online, I'll play some games on Switch from time to time just for fun. where I actually probably would have bought Mario Party 1, 2, and 3 separately, just for the fact that I can play them online with everyone. So, you know, there's lots to consider when it comes to these online streaming services. They have good and bad points for sure. But okay, we're getting back to kind of where we were before. This is a moon, right? Yes. And let's see, can I get to that chandelier thing this time? Again, this is not much room here to really build up any speed. Oh, what does this do? Anything? It's just for decoration? Oh, okay, I can go through the floor here. Yes, because last time I wasted my raft here. So, okay, that's kind of cool. Let me see, you got a copy of Ocarina of Time, and it's a fake cartridge. And it will crash when you open doors. Oh, that's not good. I'm sorry to hear that. Some older Wiis have a problem, says YS Bunny, with the internal memory. So it slowly corrupts when the system is powered off. Ugh, right? Like, I hate that. I hate that about technology that's, you know, just failing without us even doing anything to it. You know, and they talk about bit rot and all that. It's a sad state of affairs. Max Howard, great to see you. Hope you're having a nice night. I am doing quite well, thank you. We're playing Mystery Quest, where nothing is laid out for you and everything is for you to discover on your own. And that results in a lot of crazy shenanigans. But I think we're back to that room we made it to before we died last time. And, you know, I don't honestly have any thoughts on how to better deal with this than we did. I guess we have that SOS raft, so that's a thing. Oh, boy. Do I need to break these blocks? Like, what is the purpose of these? Like, maybe the intention is that you only break the top two. And then you could kind of get in there, right? Like, let's see. Haha, there you go. Okay, so with that understood, we should do a better job this time. But, yeah, good luck with these narrow platforms. Okay, so suddenly, that was not that bad. But my goodness, just how long is each castle? Like, we're in like area 4 now or something? Wise Bunny. No release of Tower of Babel has... I like title screen. Yeah, YS Bunny. It's really funny. So that was, you know, Tower of Babel, a Japan exclusive Famicom game. And they call it like Tower of Mystery. When they put it on the Nintendo Switch Online North American version, which I don't understand it. Like, if you're gonna have, like, they have the Japanese Famicom Online, and then they have the NES Online, right? And, you know, why are they putting Japanese exclusive games on the NES one when you can just download the Famicom one anyway? And then, why only certain Japanese exclusive games are they putting on the North American NES Online? Like, you should know, YS Bunny, no Joy-Mech fight on North American NES Online, but... No, but then why do they put Tower of Babel on there? Nintendo makes no sense, and it will hurt your brain trying to make any sense of the things that they do. Oh boy. But yeah, just, you know, I want to talk about mysteries. That's one that boggles my mind. Wow, never defeated that dragon guy before. How did I get that? You know, the key was like running away that one time. I have no idea what was up with that. Whoa, money bag again. Whoa. I did not want to fall through that floor. I wanted to explore that other room. I just, you know, jumping around, so, whoa, that takes us to the exit, you know. What does money do? Like, do I need money? Is it just points? Do I need to pick that up for any reason? I'm looking at the instruction manual here. It says nothing about money. But it did say something when we picked up the shoes about needing money. Remember, the point of this game is that we're looking for, 4 magic talismans. One of the magic talismans is the symbol of money, which is what that is. So what this game is telling me is that we need money. Okay, so we're here now. But now what? So we need that money symbol. But I'm now trapped in this area because I accidentally fell into it. I did not mean to. Got a key back. We can go through the floor, which I don't see anything else I can do. Oh, I could go here, huh? Okay, okay. So, this is like a way to get back to this half of the area. If you did what I did and accidentally... But okay, there's nothing really to do else in this half anyway. Because there's no doors in this part. Down there is somewhere that we've been before. Okay, so what's with this money symbol then? From what I've seen, I don't think I've ever held more than one key at a time. And when you have one key, I don't think that other keys will spawn. So it's like... Like, so you lose the key by doing that. And I'm assuming that if I could just go in this door, it's probably... What if it's not actually locked? That would be really funny. Let me see here. Oh, Max Howard. No, I haven't, but thanks for kicking my butt in the last stream. That was fun. Even Japanese Nintendo Switch Online has subtle differences on the logo compared to Wii U Virtual Console. I love Tower of Babel, but dang. They should really add Joy McFight. Like, yeah, I just don't understand why it's funny. Why they put some Famicom games on the NES Online and others they don't. I don't get it. Maybe if I have another power-up? Okay, but the puzzle is, you have to use a key to get into this area. Once you're in this area, there has to be a way to pick up another key to get in that door. Unless maybe there's like a Zelda, Legend of Zelda styled infinite key that you pick up at some point. And then I can open this door. So, do we really want to leave and have to replay this whole level again? Or is there something really obvious I'm missing? Like, I'm going to jump everywhere, just in case. But I'm not seeing anything. Unless that's an exit door. Maybe I can get into this room another... Oh. There you go, everybody. We got money. So it was a fake out all along, making you think you needed a key to get in there. You found the symbol of money and exit the castle. Okay, well, I have to do that manually, it would seem. But there you go, everyone. There you go. Wow. That was just one castle. So, I don't know, is there like a, again, there's 4 symbols. Does that mean there's 4 castles that we have to go through? Interesting, interesting. Tashiro, welcome. Hope you're having a great night. Thanks for stopping by. Max Howard, that was a great stream. Yeah, thank you for joining that one, too. Let me see here. Yes, why is Bunny, right? That was tricky. And hopefully, like, there's no status screen that you can open up to see what you have. But hopefully we keep all that, even if we game over now. And that means, we're in it to win it at this point. That was such an ordeal that we got to push forward. Although, honestly, now that we know what to do, it's like the Legend of Zelda, right? Once you know what rocks to bomb and what bushes to burn, you'll always know where to find those levels and stuff that were so difficult to find. So in this case, if I had to replay that, I don't think I would have too much issue. It's definitely not a leave the game on all night sort of situation at this point, where I just dread replaying that. But there's another heart container, which I believe you lose if you die. So, but otherwise, yeah, we're just shooting all the blocks. So that tells me then that really important items are probably always hidden inside the castles. And we don't have to worry too much about missing something on the overworld. Hopefully. You see, making assumptions like that is dangerous, because then that's where, something really important will be on the overworld and I'll miss it. Well, there's like a mole guy coming out of the ground. But otherwise, here we go! Once again, searching out another castle to explore. And, that didn't go too bad. We had to puzzle some things out, which I don't think was... it wasn't too difficult. We put our thinking caps on, and I think we did fairly well, all things considered. And also, because we took that upper route, I just worry we missed something down below here, so let's give it a look. Now, Sonic the Hedgehog was hiding inside that bush. So now we have lots of 2D platformers coming out. We got Sonic the Hedgehog Superstars. We got Mario Wonder. Yeah, so it's a big year for platformers. Alright, so what I'm getting from this is that there's no reason to take the bottom road, and it's about 10 million times more dangerous, so let's stay away from that. And for some reason you can pick up the arrow signs. I do not understand why. What did that do? Well, that was like a nice chunk of health we got back. Very nice. Oh, we got a wall here with a lamp in it. So this castle coming up, I've mentioned before that just in my trying out the game, figuring out how it works, you know, I said, okay, well, I have to go all the way to the right to see what there is. And there's another castle over here. And I got to a point in this castle as well where I could not proceed. And I'm wondering if it's because I didn't have the boots. Because I did not beat Castle 1 before ending up at Castle 2 during my kind of, you know, test play. And it was from, you know, seeing what the game was like that I said, okay, I need to stream this. So here we are. But otherwise, I really, you know, I don't know anything about this game. So it's been fun figuring it out with all of you. But here's a spring. Do I want this moon or should I like save it for later, right? Like, I already have so much health. Feels kind of wrong to pick it up, but at the same time, you know, free health is free health, so. And here's like another one of those weird wizard hats or whatever. Okay, we got moving cloud platform. We got interesting like castle brick. Do these guys die in one hit now? They do. So our more powerful shot really, you know, is helping us, which is nice. Let me see here. You don't know, let me see. Sonic Origins Plus. Oh yeah, Sonic Origins Plus expansion is almost as mediocre as Origins by itself. Like, yeah, you know, one of the selling features of that is, oh my gosh, look, some Game Gear games. The Sonic Game Gear games were cool when I unlocked them as bonus features in Sonic DX. You know, paid nothing for them, considering, you know, I didn't even know they were in there when I bought the game, so they're pretty much just, you know, a bonus thing to enjoy. And it was neat to unlock them as you collect emblems and play through the game. And then I checked out each of those Game Gear games, beat them, had a fun time, and felt no desire to ever go back and play them again. And yet, every single time Sega releases like a Sonic collection, they go on about, oh my gosh, all these Game Gear games. It's like, they are fun once. And then you never really have to touch them again. So yeah, I don't see the, you know, the plus element of Sonic Origins to be that much of a selling point. But okay, what is this? Okay, so there's a helmet that you get which allows you to break blocks. I'm assuming that's probably how we'll proceed there. But castle number 2, everyone, let's go. I've never beat this castle either. So let's see what we can figure out. One thing I did figure out on my own, though, is that you can skip a portion by jumping like that. And, you know, I'm not going to hesitate to do so. So, I'm showing you all my secret speedrun strats here. It doesn't skip that much. You just don't have to make a few jumps over water that you would otherwise have to make. But, yeah, let's see. I think I can do this. Alright, very good. So, see, otherwise I'd have to go down below and do a whole bunch of jank with spikes and stuff, but it all leads to the same place, so we're all good. Oh yeah, Tails Adventure is always an interesting one to play. Game Gear games should have been their own collection. I thought the main purpose of Sonic Origins Plus is that it had a physical release. That's true, I have seen it in stores, so you know, if you're looking for a physical release, it's a good option for that. But okay, let's proceed on with the castle. And again, I think we're gonna have to like fight bosses to get keys, but it's a different boss this time. The instruction manual shows 4 bosses, so I'm assuming that each castle will have like a different boss that you have to fight multiple times for multiple keys, because why not? And there's the helmet, everybody, which we will be getting shortly. So I don't know how you're supposed to do this if you don't have the SOS raft. Because if I touch that water, normally you die instantly, but because I have the raft, which is a one-time use thing, it will skip me across the water. Like maybe I could have jumped through one of the floors over there instead? I wonder. But now can I even go back now? I guess I can. So if I can keep the raft, I would love to do that. That's going to be a lot of health wasted though, to try and go back just to check that. But it just feels wrong that the game would force you to do that. But you know, it's Mystery Quest. It wouldn't surprise me if it forced you to tank hits and do all sorts of weird stuff. But okay. Oh, that's right. No, I can't even get to there because there's that lip. Okay, so this was a wasted expedition. But no, that's how you learn. That's how you learn. I could have actually looked up to realize that sooner, but I was too focused on what I was doing. Let's go back now. Taking as few hits as possible. Wow, okay. So you can actually make that jump. Again, remember, jumping in this game is weird because you have to mash B instead of just hold it. Okay, so yeah, you can do that to get over here. I don't know if that's intentional or not. Like, maybe I'm sequence breaking, or maybe that's what you're supposed to do. But here's the helmet, everybody. You found the powered helmet, and you need the symbol of knowledge. So I'm assuming that's the item that's located somewhere in this level. Just like we found the money in the last level. Sonic Origins 0 out of 10, no Sonic Schoolhouse. I have Sonic Schoolhouse for the computer sealed in the box. That's probably worth like a whole $3.60. Okay, so I can go to the left, or... Okay, where else can I go? Yeah, I can go to the right. So we're given options here. The question is, which way do we want to take? There seems to be no consequence of checking out this side at the very least. Oh, 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 oh! Always got to shoot those ceilings. Okay. But that's it. Oh, oh, oh! Okay, so another one of those double score things. Again, the last thing I'm worried about is score. I'm more worried about just actually beating the game. As a collector, I only bought it now that it has physical Max Howard. Sonic Origins? Yeah, I mean, that makes total sense. Origins Plus has little Timmy level design for new knuckle paths and CD. Wild Eye. This game is like, it's like Simon's Quest X Adventure Island. That's an interesting comparison. I can totally see it too. But okay, what do we want to do here? Like, do we have to tank a hit? Or can we try to avoid the spikes by doing a thing like this? I don't know how you don't take a hit here. I feel like it makes more sense to try and stay as near the top as possible. Okay, well. Oh, I could have gone through the floor. Here I am, taking unnecessary hits. Okay. Whoa, I was standing on the edge there. I don't think I was taking any damage. I always forget that we can actually stomp now, so I gotta check every block to see if we can go through. So that was the number 2 sign. The last castle had what, like 4? Okay, I'll take a free moon to fill my health, including all the heart containers that we've picked up. So that's much oh, okay. Why would I want to go through the floor? Is it like a shortcut after... Yeah, so I'm going to defeat this guy and get the key. And I can use the boots to shortcut to the locked door. I like that. The boots are definitely paying off in terms of, you know, usefulness. But what am I missing if I don't go to the right? Okay, something like this. Okay. I can't go through here. Okay, so it looks like... Yeah, I would have to do some silly platforming, but because we have the boots, I can skip that. And just go straight down instead. I like that, I like that. Items being useful is a very welcome thing. They're not just for show. You feel like the Peach game will be good, but with the lack of even a name you don't really know. Yeah, like... Super Princess Peach on the Game Boy, on the Nintendo DS was really cool. Definitely, I think, an overlooked game by many. Check it out if you ever get the chance. It'll be cool to see if they do something kind of like that direction or what, but... You know, even like local news stations here were being like, Nintendo announces they're making a Princess Peach game. Like you know, this has never been done before. A revolutionary idea. You know, and yet we know nothing about it, and they're already kind of going on about it. But yeah, definitely be keeping my eye on that. Alright, there's a 3. Like, there's a moon here. Right, there we go. Is there any point to coming over here? No, there's not. Again, so is it possible to beat this game in a no damage run? I am not seeing it. I'm seeing spikes that you are like required to touch. Celestial Road, welcome! Hope you're having a great night. Mystery quest, right? Yeah. It's been okay. It's probably gonna get much worse before it gets better, but I haven't been having too much trouble with it so far, so I'll take that as a good sign. So, okay, I can cheat right to there. Okay, I'm assuming this is just another room with boss. I'm gonna have to fight for a key. And then more shenanigans platforming after, which looks to be the case. There's the key. I saw a moon, though. Can I get this moon? Oh, I can go through that floor. Interesting. But I want to go through that floor. Now, how do I get the moon? Oh, SOS, I'll take that. Okay, so if I fell through this floor, where does that take me? Somewhere it looks like I can come back from. Uh-oh, I hope I did not just make a big mistake. Thankfully I did not. Oh! There you go. And I can get out that way. I don't want to go too far to the right, though. Okay, then you can break that in case the blocks respawn and I do get soft lock. You just never know, you know. I'm sure they thought through a lot of things, but sometimes games like this will still have those soft lock situations, and you don't want that. Did anyone here finish Death Stranding? CD having Knuckles pass is weird because he doesn't have any problem navigating CD's level design by itself while spawning. I guess they just wanted to give people something a little extra to play if they play as Knuckles. But yeah, that is weird that they added those in. So it was like, where? There's a floor somewhere here we could go through. Oh, here. Now, do you think that wall to the left has something in it? I guess we're gonna find out. Right, now we have to make a really scary... Okay, that was not fun, but it worked, so I won't complain. And we kept our raft, which is the good thing. Perfect. Celestial Road, this is on an, so it's an actual NES cartridge being played on an AV Famicom, so all official Nintendo hardware being used to play this right now. Alright, so in this castle, I think this is like around the point where I got to, and I could not figure out where to go. Let's see if we can puzzle it out. So, I know I did something like this. And if you go in this door, you can go up here. And this is not a fake out like we saw in the other castle because you can actually break this wall. But I don't remember that this actually did anything all that useful for me. It takes you up here. And it takes you to another door where you need a key. Can I break any of these floors? Now, I did not have the boots the first time I tried this castle. So, yeah, not sure what the point of this area is. So we'll proceed the other way. Oh, you're almost, you're playing Tears of the Kingdom, Tuxedo Worth. Nice. It's funny. Everyone else is playing Tears of the Kingdom, and if you look at my, most played Switch game right now, it's the Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection. Oh my goodness. I spent 150 hours 100%ing the first 3 games in Volume 1, and now I'm like a good 40 hours into Battle Network 4 on Volume 2. I'm just having such a good time with it. It's been a really, really excellent collection. Okay, so I can go through... Well, you can't exactly... Oh, you can stand on that. Huh. I don't know if that helps at all, but interesting. Okay, now we have to make some precise jumps. Actually, now that I think about it... What about this? As if you can stand on these. Okay, I think I'm understanding the puzzle. So now we're here. Always check to see if you can break blocks above where these kind of flower pot alcoves are. Now we're here. There's a key. There's a book. Oh, is that Tome of Knowledge that we're looking for or whatever? Okay. That makes sense. Okay, but I cannot get in there. Oh, and I don't have a key. Here, there's 2 doors here. Which one? Shoot, which one did I come through again? This is like a dead end. Oh, maybe, again, with this. Is there a thing I can break here? No. Celestial Road, you had this game growing up, but your NES collection is long gone? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know if I'm sorry to hear that your NES collection is gone, and depending on what you think of this game, I'm also sorry that this is one of the games you owned back then. No, this game hasn't been that bad. Curious to see, how much progress you might have made with it. Wild Eye, how are we going to get the de-interlacing artifacts to prove he's capturing this from an old interlaced source? The NES is compatible. That, I mean, I totally understand. A healthy level of skepticism is always welcome because, you should always question what's going on out there in the world. But in this case, I am playing it on an AV Famicom. Okay, maybe I could have brought a key to this area with me. And then I could, okay, so this might be my bad here. So let's go back. Yeah, so I could have brought that key with me. That was my mistake. Yeah, Brady. Honestly, the inside the castle music is great. I have to say I've been quite enjoying it myself. The problem is that whenever I'm looking at the chat, I have to pause the game because your health drains even if you're not doing anything. So it kind of messes up everyone's listening experience. But okay, so we actually have a key this time. And the question is, what door should we enter? Should we just start with the first one? Can I break any of these? Okay. That appeared to do nothing. And I'm assuming this door is going to lead here, to the middle. So that tells me we want to get another key and come back and open the far left door. Oh, those jumps do not feel good. And this is all wasting precious health as well. I can't break this, okay. Let me see here. No, you are sure I'm capturing from an interlaced source and not using some kind of... Oh, you can tell. Okay, excellent. YS Bunny, thank you. Yes, that is a game I have compared this to. Where am I going here? Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Okay. I am confused. Oh, that's right. Okay, so I don't want to go in that door. Yes! This game reminds me a lot of Atlantis no Nazo. And when I was checking it out for myself, that is definitely a comparison that I made. Nazo literally meaning, mystery. These games definitely have something in common. Where Atlantis no Nazo is more like a go from level to level, this is more of an open exploration sort of thing. Although, I mean, I guess we're kind of stuck in the level right now, but okay, so, into here. And that does what? Okay, so, we can do that. There's a star. But now what? Hopefully I can break one of these. So see how if you don't have the boots, you get soft locked because there's no way to get out from that area without a key. And there you go. But now what? Okay. So is there any reason to go in this door? Or should we just leave? Because we haven't been to this door before, right? The health bar is actually the board meter. And the more you get bored, you lose health. And if you lose it all, you will die of boredom. That's good. So I kind of like that we have... Okay, I need to check out this door. What is this door? That's right, we never saw where that star was there. Okay, I can go down there. Okay, so I just get the feeling that this is just going to take us then to here. And then this should just take us to where the exit was? Okay. Cool beans. And that's 2 castles. There you go, everybody. So that's 2 of the items. What were the 4 items we were looking for? We were looking for the sack of cash, which we got, the book of knowledge, and we're looking for the symbol of family and the symbol of peace. So I guess maybe just 2 more levels to go? And let's continue on. So what I'm getting then is that you definitely do want to do the castles in the order that you encounter them. Alright. Helmet will allow us to get into here. And what is this all about now? Alright, we get to go down. And here we go. So we saw a glimpse of this before when we dropped down and there was like a moon pickup, but okay. Need to check out my surroundings. What are these? It's like falling platforms? Or no, they just stay around forever, it seems. And again, thank goodness this game has a continue option, because at least if we die, we should keep all of our items and we just have to get back to where we were. We don't have to like replay all the castles, hopefully. Okay. Gotta shoot literally every block, because you just never know which one's gonna have the thing you're looking for hidden inside of it. How would I defeat you like that? Alright, now, this looks like a big massive land that's gonna have something hidden inside it, but no! Now what do I do? Okay, the shallow water I can at least touch without dying, so... something like that. There's a mole. There's a scorpion. The fact that they put the attack power up in the first level is so nice. They could have put that like way at the end of the game and you only have like 5 minutes before beating it to enjoy the increased strength, but no, they gave it to you right at the beginning, and I have been loving it. Okay, yeah, this is going well. This is interesting. That star is like higher than the border, so I can't get it, and it's not coming down. You would think it would like slowly descend, but it does not appear to be doing that. Why does this guy... Yes! Wow, you are all reading my mind. Tuxedo Worth. He looks exactly like, Santa's elf sent out on like some sort of quest to to go save Christmas or something. I feel like Rankin Bass needs to get on, making Making the stop motion animation based on this game. Alright, what do I do here? Ooh, something like that. And through all of the middle finger blocks. But again, thanks everyone who's checking this out tonight. Whether you're enjoying it or it's just helping you fall asleep, I appreciate your company and hope you're all doing well. But let's see. Oh, okay. So there has to be some point to this. Again, you can look at the top of the screen and see 2-N. You know, we're going all the way to the left. Maybe we have to actually go till it says 2-A. When you're not inside a castle, this game has a lot of just moving to the left and right without much going on. I mean, there's enemies, I guess, but hopefully this is like a lamp so I can just power through stuff. No, nothing here at all. Maybe it would have been a health container. I don't think we can pick up any more heart containers, so any other ones probably... Oh, what the... There's a lamp? I literally touched that space and there was nothing there. Oh. Is it just playing like a trick on me? Yeah, there's some health, I'll take that. Probably a sprite limit thing, if I had to assume. There we go. Invincible time. Can you just shoot straight down? Can you shoot down? No, you can't shoot down. You can shoot up, interestingly enough, but not down. Oh. Okay, so where are we going here? Oh, okay, so this is... Huh. So, okay, well, I didn't go down, but the problem is I'm worried now that I missed something down there. Hopefully I can get back out of this place if, you know, if I get stuck. That's the one good thing about, you know, health that gradually decreases, is that if you do somehow get yourself soft-locked in an area, I don't know how long it would take, probably like 10 minutes, but at the very least we would be able to, you know, destroy ourselves and try again. Yeah, and that's the thing too, like I've played games like Dragon Power, which was the localized North American version of Dragon Ball on the NES, on the Famicom rather. It was Dragon Ball there, Dragon Power in North America. I think France was the only non-Japanese region where that game was still called Dragon Ball, where it was localized. Because for whatever reason, France was like the first place to get the Dragon Ball anime. So, you know, there was actually source material to reference in the 80s when the Dragon Ball Famicom game was released there. But for everyone else, it was called Dragon Power, and it was awful. And it has a health system where your health drains really quick, even when you're not doing anything. So it's constantly a race to that next health pickup. This game is way more forgiving than that, so I thank Mystery Quest for a lot of things. It has a continue feature, which is nice. It has, you know, the health bar could be much, much worse. And overall, the mysteries haven't been that difficult to solve, you know. Again, this will be my 456th NES game cleared should we beat it tonight. So, you know, you learn after playing that many NES games how developers like to hide their secrets. Dragon Power Tuxedo Earth, right? Dragon Power 2? Is that what we're calling this game? Honestly, it would be a worthy sequel. This is much better than Dragon Power was. Dragon Power also had this thing where it's 10 levels long, and it has infinite continues as well, which is like really nice, right? The problem though is that it doesn't let you continue to a level after level 7. Where before that, you know, you die on level 3, you continue from level 3. Die on level 5, you continue from level 5. But starting with level 7, say you get to level 8, 9, or 10, it always takes you back to level 7. So suddenly you have to beat 4 levels in a row, and that's kind of nasty. But hey, look at, okay, so we've been to this upper area before, and we got that moon. And it's interesting how it gives you a preview of like what's to come, but now we're here. And hopefully we find another castle soon, which again, I'm assuming there's going to be 4 castles, 4 major items we need to find. And yeah, you know, 2 more would make sense. What do we do about this? So you can wall jump with this thing, which is pretty cool. But how the heck do I get enough height to actually get up? Okay, that makes sense. Break the walls. How many... Oh! Whoa, there was another heart container pickup. I thought we were maxed, and we were not. Dragon Power Z, I like that, I like that. There was a lot of Dragon Ball games in Japan, and I believe Dragon Ball is the only one that we got a shoddy localization of. Sorry, Dragon Power is the only one we got a shoddy localization of. Okay, let's see here. That one porcupine guy, I think, took off a lot of health. Hopefully we have another moon coming up soon. At the very least, let's get to another castle, because if you die inside a castle, you start from the castle. This has been a long trek that I have no desire to ever replay. Okay. Looks like we finally found our subterranean castle here. And series of events so far has told us to enter the first castle that we find and do them in order. So, looking much familiar compared to the other castles that we've played, except now it's very green. It's an ocean of green. As someone who doesn't own a PS4 or PS5, I'm really excited for Spider-Man 2. YS Bunny, yeah, it seems like a very underutilized feature in this game, but, you know, at the very beginning we saw the wall jump. I forgot that, you know, maybe not everyone had seen that. It's very cool to see wall jumping in an NES game. Definitely not common at all. We more commonly associate wall jumps with, like, Mega Man X or Super Mario 64, but, like, this game and Batman, there's a very select number of NES games where you can actually wall jump, and hey, I can cheat through the floor, maybe? I will not complain about skips, because I'm guessing, you know, this is just a bunch of platforming I'm skipping anyway, right? Like, yeah, that's no big deal. I will appreciate the opportunity to not have to do really tight water platforming. There's a nice health pickup. Yeah, enemies actually dropping health pickups now. That's new. There's a key. It looks like I cannot get. This is actually looking a lot like the first castle and how this is laid out. And it's an earlier NES game. Is it 1989? Or what year was this game even? I forget what the title screen said. It might have said 89, but that might have just been the localization too. Might have been 1988, but still, you know, it was that era where there still wasn't that much space on the cartridge, so they re-utilized a lot of environmental elements to, you know, conserve space. There's a massive dragon guy attacking me, and he disappeared. Maybe he appeared over here. Okay, he takes a lot of hits, even with our beefed up attack, but we did it. No biggie. Is that an item hiding behind a pillar down there? No, it was just a random glitched graphic, maybe. See how that pillar flashes when you move sometimes? Weird. Oh, see, yeah, another level that we played had this exact same layout. This exact same layout where I commented on the vent up there. Okay, but I feel like we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's actually go in this door just in case it's different. Okay, so it brings us back to here. Okay, so I'm not... Oh! Okay. So this might be like a decoy dead end sort of thing. We actually have to go the other way. That means we're gonna have to defeat the dragon boss again. Thankfully he wasn't too difficult. I don't see how you can dodge any of that. It's just a matter of mashing the B button and tanking as many hits as you can. Fingers crossed there's a full health moon coming up. Moons tend to have, you know, significant meaning in video games. 3-up moon. You always want to get that moon. If Elf came out in 1989, this would be the game? I like it. I like it, Brady. I like it, Brady. All the castles appear to be the same basic level design, actually. Just with different object placement. Yeah, that makes sense. RC Shaggy, Christmas Happy Elf goes on an endless journey trying to find a good present for his/her fellows. I like it. Yeah, I like how the character's graphic really makes this feel like a Christmassy game. I don't think that was the intention, but I dig it. From now on, we'll play this game every Christmas. No, we won't. Please, let's just beat this game tonight and never play it again. It's not that bad. It's honestly not that bad. I've played far worse. Again, the last game I beat before this was Mutant Virus, and that was not the best. But hey, Moon exactly the same place it was in Castle 1. So yeah, I am seeing some familiarity here. Okay, we got some sketchy jumps. Yeah, this is exactly... It's literally the layout of Castle 1. I mean, I'm kind of disappointed at how, how similar it is. But, and when we went to this right area in Castle 1 before, there was just nothing. Maybe it's different in Castle 3? Or it's still nothing. Can we get up there? I don't know. Okay. Is there any reason to go up there? I think that's a better question. I don't see one. I don't think there's any doors up there. No items that I can see. So, no real reason to waste any more time thinking about that. Let me see here. You swear the symbol of peace is just a literal peace sign? Too bad it won't be One Piece symbol shot tuxedo word. I love it. Honestly, if we found the One Piece and it was hiding in this game all along, imagine how many years of manga and anime we could save people. We found it, Luffy. It was in Mystery Quest all along. You were looking in the wrong place. But okay, another room like this one, which tells me Dragon Man's gonna be showing up any second now. Look at my extremely skilled strat on defeating the boss, where I stand right in front of him and mash the B button. Okay, and then, yeah, it just literally seems like we're doing the same thing as level 1 again. Which, again, I won't complain, but also, it's like, expect a little bit more from Mystery Quest. Come on now. You get double score! Whatever that means. Hey, it's an S! They literally ripped off the Superman symbol. And what does that do? I gotta pull up the instruction manual here. Where are we? The instruction manual says, the Super Cape protects Hao from enemies. So maybe it's like increased defense, which, you know, I don't think anyone's ever complained about having increased defense. Mr. Jommy! You're watching a 5-minute ad on this. Is my video giving people 5-minute ads? I hope not. But I appreciate you checking out the stream. Thank you. Alright, how do we get Superman power here? Oh, no, no, no. I'm so close. How do you get in here? There has to be a way, right? Oh, maybe the head bonk. No. Yeah, increased defense sounds really darn nice. But I'm not seeing... Oh, I was sure I shot that block. You find Super Mantle and need a symbol of family. Remember Superman and Super Wife and Super Kid and Super Dog all together at long last for the Christmas special you've all been waiting for. Oh my god, it's Super Guy. YS Bunny, you've been playing Rockman EXE Operate Shooting Star, by the way. Oh, very cool, very cool. It made some nice improvements to Battle Network 1, where it was very primitive in its initial release, as the first entry of a series will sometimes be. So that's great to hear. You know, if you've... I forget if you've discussed your experience with the series in the past, but, you know, like, even if you've never played Battle Network before, it's certainly a cool way to kind of get into it. Like, okay, gotta do some... crazy platforming. Oh, that was bad, but okay. I'll take it, I'll take it. And this was like you can get back up by shooting these. I was going to be really afraid if it was not the same. What else can we do here? This was just like a nothing burger item. I think it was like one of those weird hats that don't seem to do anything. But yeah, we got the Super Cape. So if that means that enemies do like half damage now or something, I will party all day long for that. Overall though, level 3, not so much mystery considering it's very similar to level 1. We kind of figured out all these mysteries already. Does that mean that level 4 is going to be very similar to level 2? Which again, you know, that means easy for us, but also... maybe they just never assumed anyone would get this far, right? Like, you know, that's a thing I'm sure developers probably thought at some point. Now, no one's going to get to level 3 anyway, so they'll never know if we just copy and paste level 1 again. But here we are. Alright. Yeah, Moon, which we're actually doing really well for health. And here there was this. Again, we've seen all these tricks before. Let me see here. This game is inches away from a copyright violation. I like it, I like it. What is this all about? Whoa! Okay, thankfully you can fall through platform. Like, that would be the funniest soft lock, but you can press down to get out of that. But doesn't seem to do anything. Like, you would think, oh yeah, great secret, but no. Maybe it was intended to be one and they screwed it up. Oh yeah, that's right, this room again. Is there gonna be the health guy? No, I have to be maxed health now. Ugh. I still don't like this, though. Oh, okay. Well, if that's a shortcut you're offering me, it's a shortcut I'll take. I don't think I'm missing anything by doing that. Like, do you think there's something down and to the right? I don't think so. If I'm at the end of the game and I'm missing, like, literally one item, we'll go check it out. I mean, it's kind of bothering me, actually. Ugh. Nah. I'm not gonna risk destroying my whole run over something that's probably nothing. And another room with Dragon McGee. Oh, why does that happen sometimes? Please do not go somewhere, like into a ditch or something. Hey, there's that symbol of family, which is like the hot spring symbol for some reason. The Japanese hot symbol, the international symbol for hot springs. Oh, okay, do I want to go down here? Yeah, I think, yeah, we've gone through this before. Remember this was a trap last time where like I could just shoot through this floor and get it? Yeah, this trick also stayed the same. Literally exactly the same as Castle 1. Okay. We did the thing. Although, where's the exit, actually, now that I think about it? I really hope I did not just softlock myself, because now we're in a room like this with no keys. Okay, we can go back through this door, though. And last time I think we went through the floor here somewhere? Yes, we did. I don't know if you can take keys outside of the levels. Like, is it worth taking a key with me? The levels seem to give you the keys that you require, so with that, level 3 down, everybody. 1 to go, from what the instruction manual makes it sound like. Andrew, the wall is green. Hopefully that is just brick and not made of green rocks. Uh-oh, this game just got really, really weird. Somehow weirder than it already was. Yeah, I have a feeling Nintendo will get canceled. When we see the elephant for Peach and Daisy, oh my gosh, is this gonna be Bowsette all over again? Let's hope not. Ooh, okay, so there was bad knockback for that guy, but thankfully it wasn't too big of a deal. Alright, so I guess we're just looking for one more castle now, everyone, and what happens after that, I do not know. Like, do you think we'll just get the last symbol? The symbol of peace? Again, the One Piece. We're on our quest for the One Piece now, everybody. This is serious. All of you tormented by constant waiting for what the One Piece is going to be, we can solve that right now. Wow, how do you get that? Like, I kind of want it, but also, I feel like I might burn more health trying to figure out how to get it. So we're not going to worry about it. So remember, the rule I stated way back when we started this was that in a game like this, and something I learned very well when playing Milon Secret Castle, is just to jump and shoot constantly. Never ever stop. In a game where things can be hidden anywhere, inside of anything, just never stop mashing that B button. Because that's how you're going to find those secrets that you need to win the game. And in this case, it seems to be doing pretty well for us. But alright, 2-E, we have to almost be back. You know, to the far left of the screen, which I'm assuming would be 2-A. Maybe that's where the final castle will be, hopefully. Hey, a star. See, we're getting health back. No biggie. Okay, this is like a fence of some sort. Is this like 8-3 of Super Mario Brothers when you get the castle background going on? It's really ominous. It's like, ooh, serious things are going on. Okay, gotta wall jump our way here. Like, look at that! Look at that! Mario 64 literally ripped off Mystery Quest. Almost forgot the name. Okay, this is not a good jump. What is this? Whoa, and then you almost bounce off of the wall. Did you see that? Okay, we have used our raft, everybody. The raft is gone. Let's hope we do not need... I would like to have held on to that, but it seems to have helped. Okay, what is the point of going in here? Oh, moon. Okay. Which I hilariously don't actually need, but... You know, free moon, I'll take it. And a star as well. Maybe a lamp. You know, give me a lamp just to complete the set. An invincibility lamp. No. Unless I missed it somewhere, which is totally possible. Alright, 2-C. The suspense on, you know, what we're approaching is just building. Hopefully no more scary platforming. Oh, got something inside here. There's an invincibility lamp. There's a star. I don't really need it. I'd probably have been better off to just keep, you know, use the invincibility time. There's a big arrow pointing to the left. Do you think it wants us to go to the left? Although, that just makes me more skeptical, honestly. Alright, we're going left, everyone, as if we had a choice. And this looks like another castle. Okay, so... Is there anything else? Oh, there's a moon for full health. And the level might keep going? No, it seems like we've... Okay, well, I'm not going to grab the full health moon because I don't know if the game ends after we beat this castle. And there's every possibility that after beating it, we're going to want a health boost. But there's another moon. Okay, how similar is this to castle number 2? The answer is it's exactly the same. We can pull off my secret speedrun strats again to skip the first little part here. The background is kind of eye-burning, though. Maybe it's just me, but, like, that bright blue. It's like... It's really bright. Let me see here. Yeah, we're feeling... yeah, we read that one. Let me see. The Nintendo chat. But you do want to see Daisy in elephant form. You know what, Tuxedo Worth? If Nintendo doesn't do it, I'm sure there are about 5 billion fans out there with their pens ready, their computer styluses ready to picture fantasies for you. But okay, let's see here. Alright, I guess that's all I really got to do in this room. Yeah, they were on Bowsette in like a second. And we're here. So before there was an item up there, and there appears to be a potion bottle of some kind. Does the instruction manual say anything about a potion bottle? Oh, I'm not seeing anything about a potion bottle. Which makes me think, is that like a bad item? If there's one thing that games like this love to do, it's the bad item. The item that you pick up and you lose health. The item that you pick up and it's, oh, your bones disintegrated. You're now dead. Okay, this guy takes a few more hits than other bosses, it would seem, but he's still very manageable. And his projectiles do not disappear when he does, so... Okay, I can defeat his own projectiles. Gotcha, gotcha. What is this? Oh, that's right. This whole thing. Is there another moon down here? There is. So we got a health boost, very good. So yeah, is this going to be it? Is this game going to end with the... Oh, I don't have the... But if I don't have the raft, what do I do? Maybe there's a thing in the... Ah! I was really scared. The last time I beat this, I did not know what the correct solution was. We used one of our SOS rafts to get across that water. And I just had my whole Mystery Quest life flash before my eyes where I was afraid, because you can't leave the castle once you enter it, that we may have been soft locked and have to start the game again and come back with a raft. But, you know, they did their work. They did their work at making sure... What is that? What was that? Just points? It didn't say anything at the top of the screen. You know, to make sure that we did not get soft locked there. I've mentioned before, Taxan has done some interesting NES games. Faria, if you've never heard of it, is like a mashup of Final Fantasy and Legend of Zelda, where you traverse an overworld map Final Fantasy style. You get into random battles which play Legend of Zelda style, and you explore Legend of Zelda style dungeons. It's a fascinating game. Again, it could use some polish, similar to how this game could use some polish, but very underrated in my mind, and definitely check it out if you have the opportunity. But okay, progress continues. Soft lock averted. The background reminds you of pink background in Mario 2. Can we depict Wario as Grimace from McDonald's, says Wild Eye? Sure, why not? Mario lost level poison mushroom YS Bunny. Yes, that's one for sure. You've already seen Elephant Peach art. I'm not surprised. Oh, RC Shaggy, that is Faria. Faria. Yeah, again, a very obscure NES game. Also a Taxan game, unless I'm really forgetting, and I'm wrong about that. But yeah, mix of Zelda and Final Fantasy. Okay, so this room, we didn't really find a good strategy for it, I don't think. I kind of just tanked some hits, and we're doing it again. Yeah, Faria almost has a Link's Awakening vibe to it, which is kind of cool. The dungeons especially. And there's like there's a jumping item that you collect, so it's just like Rock's Feather. So yeah, if you like Zelda and Final Fantasy, it's definitely a game for you. But okie dokie here. Proceeding our way through level 4. Not to be mistaken with level 2. Okay, so that's right. Do I want to fall through the floor here? I don't have a key, so I think we're going to fight this guy. I should have picked up the moon after we fought this guy. No rapid fire controller here. And with that, we should be able... So the nice thing is that the special items we're searching always seem to be at the end of the level. They could have been really nasty and hidden them somewhere throughout, but no, it just kind of seemed to be freebies. It's like, you made it to the end. Here's a free item for you. Oh, you're very welcome, RC Shaggy. The fact that McDonald's made a Game Boy Color game. I think the most well-known McDonald's game is probably McKids. But yeah, they made a few of them on a few different consoles. Global Gladiators on the Genesis. There's like Ronald Land or something on the Famicom. I've never played it, but I've seen it a couple times. Wasn't there a moon on top of this platform before? Again, the more chances to pick up health, the better. So where are we going? Like, was this door here before? Okay, so there's a door. Was there anything to the left? I hate to waste health. Health is so important, but I must know. Whoa! I landed on top of that enemy and got an extra high jump. I did not even consider that you could stand on top of enemies. So I'm in this really cool top secret area. I may be the first person to ever be in this area. In the history of Mystery Quest. Probably not. Alright, so let's just forget that ever happened. Not lose any more health. And proceed on. McDonald's Game Boy Color game, Wild Eye? If any specifics about it, not particularly, but I believe I've heard in the past that there was a Game Boy McDonald's game. My kids had a Game Boy version that was turned into Cool Spot game outside of Europe. My kids has a... Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, there's a... Yeah, Grimace has been popping up all over the place recently. I have to admit, I'm not in the loop regarding Grimace. So if anyone wants to fill me in and how that all happened. Okay, so there's a moon down there, which I'll take the opportunity to get. How did we get this moon again? You do like this, and a thing like this. And remember, you run in this game by pressing B multiple times. You can't just hold it. Okay, so here we go. Oh, shoot. I really did not want to... It's a good thing I fell! You find symbol of peace and exit. Wow! By accident! By freaking accident! Like, I checked that wall in the second level, and it was nothing. And they put the freaking symbol there. Can you imagine if I had missed that? The years I would have spent probably running through the whole game looking for it? Shoot. Although I really don't like that jump. They knew you were gonna fall once, I guess, so that's why they put it there. Okay, so... Yeah, this is an awful jump that you have to make here. Ugh. Yes, 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 yes! Okay, we didn't lose too much health from that. Alright, here we go. So, the game did not end. Okay, how did this work again? You go in, like, this door to get a key. No, it's the other door that gives you the key. So yeah, the game didn't end immediately after getting all of the symbols. Maybe it will end after we leave this castle then? As I really don't know what else there is to do. Other than just beat this castle. Should I check this door just in case? Like, what if it's not the same? I mean, obviously, it's, you know, we've pointed out that things aren't identical with where that symbol was hidden, but no. Because I don't want to waste too much time. Remember, the clock is ticking. Playing new games on authentic hardware is another benefit of EvilsDeathAzul. Yeah, like, you know, homebrew and stuff. I want to check out more NES homebrew. It was something I had never touched too much on because my logic was always, I have so many official NES games I haven't beaten that it seems wrong to dive into homebrew when you know, I have this massive collection I need to be giving more attention. But, you know, as I'm clearing this off, again, this will be NES game 456. I'm definitely, you know, excited to check out more NES homebrew when the time comes. When I run out of other NES stuff. And of course I want to play Famicom and European exclusives at some point too. Lots of exciting stuff in the future. I'm excited to try and play games from other consoles. I want to play more Master System games, more Genesis games, more PS2 games, PS1 games. I am excited. But okay, we're getting close to where I think this level ends. I'm so excited to see what happens. I'm hoping it's just like, you win, the end. Go home. What's this all about? Oh, okay. Where am I? Oh. Oh, I messed up. I remember how that room works now. I remember. I didn't break the blocks correctly. Okay, so. This is where it was, right? Yeah, this. Just gotta concentrate here. Let's not mess up now. We're so close. How do you break this again? So, like... No, I messed up again. It's because when you fall through the floor into that little section with the key, you have to break more than just that one block with your feet. And then you can shoot to the left. That's what we discovered the first time. Which we discovered that really by coincidence then. Because I'm not doing it this time properly. Like, see, yeah, you do that. And then it lets you reach these blocks. So you cannot break foot blocks with your head. That's what we're learning. And then that's it. But I should check this door just in case there's something new put in here. There's a moon. Which, you know, I'll take health. And that's it. Is the game going to end? What's going to happen when we go in this door? Is there going to be like a final boss? Nice try, but not good enough for Wizard. Try again. Why? It's not just a Ghosts and Goblins where you have to beat the game twice, is it? And here I thought we were almost done. What? Wild Eye. So see, that's the thing. I don't know. So this is a point where it's like, should I just look it up and see what the heck? Because the instruction manual says nothing about beating the game twice. Like, what's it say? It says, like, it just says collect the things. And I collected all 4 symbols. You saw me. So it's not like I got to the end and didn't have all the symbols. Oh my goodness, they trolled you, right? Like it's a situation where I guess we're going to the internet to find out just what the heck. Like, that's terrible. Alright. Yeah, I'm not beating the whole game again if I don't have to. Wasn't I making a joke about never playing this game again? Castle 4, After beating that, you can see the ending. The guy says, I always get the bad one. If anyone knows how to get the good ending, please let me know ASAP. I beat this game two times in a row and still didn't get the good ending. So literally, the walkthrough is asking for help. Actually, okay, maybe this is a different walkthrough. For the Famicom Disk System version. Interesting. It was an FDS game. Well, the Famicom Disk System walkthrough goes up to castle number 6. So maybe the game got cut back in North America. They cut it back down to 4. Maybe there is no good ending in North America because there's only 4 castles instead of 6. And the plot thickens, says Brady. YS Bunny. I would, but again, strategy RPGs, I'd make a fool out of myself if I played Fire Emblem, honestly. I know there's a lot of Fire Emblem fans out there, and I would hate to disgrace your favorite game. So I like the idea. Maybe another month. Like I played all the Mario games, the Mario Advance games. That was cool. Does anybody know? Anybody have any idea what's up with this bad ending? Like, is that it? Maybe I guess I'll do some further investigating. Let's see, where else can I go? Let's see, Game FAQs. Has anyone asked on the message board? I love that about Game FAQs. It's fun to read through the old posts that people made. I like to go there after I beat a game and see what people discussed about it, say like 10 years in the past. About the Super Mantle, someone asks. In the NES version, the Super Mantle does not stop vitality depletion. In fact, it cuts all damage received by half. Needed to point this out since no one did. Yeah, the instruction manual was not very specific on exactly what the Superman cape did. I don't know. If the guide literally says that beating the game a second time doesn't change the ending, then maybe that's just the ending. Christmas was not saved. Santa was killed. There will never be a Christmas again. Mr. Elf lied to us. Are you serious? Wild Eye? You need to beat it 4 times? Let me see. Mystery Quest. True ending. The US version has 2 endings. a bad ending, and a good ending. Wait, let me see here. The first 3 times you finish the game, you'll be presented with the bad ending. After slogging through the game 4 times, you'll get the good ending, which is just a different message. Congratulations. Yeah, in the Famicom Disk System version, there's actually like a cool art that you get when you beat it. I don't know. I don't know. Should we beat it 3 more times? Does anyone actually want that? The same game 3 more times? I'm not sure I want that. Let me see here. I'm just looking at one thing. Thank you all for your patience. Mystery Quest isn't even on this list of games. I'm on the fence about it. Because it's like, once you know what to do, it's not that bad, right? But at the same time, it's literally just the same thing 3 more times. Like, if it was twice, I would consider it. Because once you know what to do, it was a very easy game. And I'm actually a little bit disappointed. Because the impression it gives initially is that, whoa, this game's going to be really cryptic. It's going to be really tough to figure out. It's going to be lots of secrets. And then it literally just ended up being 2 levels repeated twice. So that's another thing too, is that by beating the game 3 more times, the game is actually only 2 levels long. It's the same 2 levels over and over again. So we would just be playing each level like 6 more times. I don't think we need to do it. Oh, Brady, that's actually a really good point. Does the speedrun beat the game 4 times? That's a good point. Because here's something that I didn't, another situation I've encountered. Gunsmoke on the NES. It's like a shoot 'em up by Capcom, but instead of being in a vehicle like a plane or a tank or something, you're just a Western guy walking through a city shooting up the bad guys. I beat it. It takes you back to the first level after you beat it. It doesn't give any indication that if you beat it again, something different will happen. And in fact, in Gunsmoke, if you beat the game a 3rd time, the message you get after the last level is different. Because that's the thing, you actually get like a message at the end of beating all the levels that makes you think that's the ending screen. But no, if you beat it 3 times, you get a little bit of a different message and it says the end. It's like, so I don't even know if the speedrun for Gunsmoke beats it 3 times. Yeah, it's definitely just, artificial padding at this point. So I think we're done. With Mystery Quest. What a mystery indeed. Mystery why they did what they did. And it sounds like maybe the Famicom Disk System might be more worth playing if it has more levels. Maybe it doesn't also just rehash the same level twice. So I'll consider that should the opportunity ever arise. Seems like they just ran out of ideas. Celestial Road. So yeah, you own this back in the day. Again, I didn't see if you put a message saying if you'd beaten it or not, but hope you enjoyed seeing what the game looked like in that case. YS Bunny, yeah, there were other games too. Again, it's been a weird long month. I need to go back and reference that. But I of course always do like playing that Nintendo Switch Online stuff as well, and I appreciate that suggestion. Wild Eye. So yeah, the way Gunsmoke works is actually the boss won't show up until you have the wanted poster. I forget how the arcade one I've played. I forget. It's quite different. But in the NES Gunsmoke, each level has a wanted poster hidden, and the level will loop continuously until you have found that wanted poster, and then the boss will show up at a certain point. And also, if you just can't find it, some of the stores will also sell it to you. But that's how it works. I don't think that the subsequent playthroughs of Gunsmoke are any different. Brady, I like that. But okay, I think then we'll wrap things up. It's after 3 a.m. here. Thank you all for sticking it out through Mystery Quest. Sorry there wasn't more to show for it at the end. Maybe someday we'll sit down. And these games that you have to beat like 15 times to get the true ending, maybe we'll do like a marathon of those after I've actually beat them all. But I think I'll save my mental power and my thumbs for playing some new content. And again, appreciate you all sticking around for this. So to everyone who toughed it out, thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you all have a wonderful night. And I don't know if we're streaming tomorrow or not. We'll see. But if I don't, have a great weekend, and I'll see you all again soon. So thanks for watching Mystery Quest, and take care. YS Bunny. Yeah, again, I'll refresh my memory in regards to what we got this month. Because, yeah, it was a pretty exciting month. A lot happened this month. And keep an eye on my community page for any updates in that regard. But good night, everyone. Good night, Brady. Good night, YS Bunny. Good night, Wild Eye. Good night, Celestial Road. Good night, Tuxedo Earth. Hope you all take care. Good night, RC Shaggy. 4 times is not worth it. 2 I would have heavily considered. 4. Good night, everyone.